There's a debate in basketball that tries to conclude if it's a short guys or a tall guys sport. What do you think?
I think it's a little bit of both. We need both to be able to have a complete team. So, yeah, I would say a little bit of both.
In an era of quick guards and long forwards, the so-called dinosaur centers, you know, it's rare to lead. How do you enjoy and try to take part in Olympiacos system?
As soon as we win, I will be fine. So it doesn't matter the system, we're going to adjust. Everybody needs to sacrifice some time to be competitive. So if this is the way we need to play to succeed, I'm fine with it.
You remain the center of attention for the third year. How much of a challenge is for you to adjust with all the big guys that come and go every summer?
I mean, I just try to do my job, execute what the coach wants me to do, play as hard as possible defensively and being selfish like always, and a good thing will happen.
How is playing with Milutínov?
I didn't really play with him so far because, you know, of injuries, he came late and everything, so I didn't have this opportunity. But for sure, it's going to be good for us because he's a very good big man. So now I think we're going to be more consistent at the 5 position during 40 minutes, so it's going to be very good for us.
Is it better for you and for him to have you as a teammate and not as an opponent?
First, yes, because I believe it will be a tough opponent, and same for me. And second is like, even in practice or everything, we're going to make each other better because we're going to compete every day. Have a big like this to compete every day, going to make you better. So it's good for us.
What different, perhaps, dimension does Sλούκα Sίκma bring trying to replace Vεζένκοφ?
I think he's like tougher guy. You know, he's more physical, more like team players than Sasha. But
more of a passer.
Yeah, more of a passer and a glue guy. Let's say when Sasha was more like a scorer. You know, it was like he can do everything, shoot, drive, had like a full package. So it's just different. We need to adjust to play differently. We need to some other players to step up because for sure we lost a lot with Sasha, so we need to compensate. But I think we're going to be fine.
The tournament in Cyprus showed that perhaps Píters has a bigger opportunity to play this season.
I mean, we all know Alec is a very good player. He had a good career, he's a very good shooter, and shooting is all about confidence. So when you're a good shooter and you have this confidence now, playing time and everything is way more easier. We saw that last year at the beginning of the season, he was making everything. Now he starts to miss because he wasn't playing a lot with Sasha and everything, so it was a difficult situation, but I believe he's going to step up very good for us this year.
Is there a direct move to replace players like Vεζένκοφ or Sλούκα, or as usual for Olympiacos, it's a teamwork mentality or something like that?
I think it's teamwork mentality, and we're going to find a new balance. You know, we had the balance with Sλούκα and Sasha. We're just going to find a new balance. But I don't believe you can replace Sasha with only one player. Like in Euroleague, he was an MVP, so it's difficult to replace an MVP.
Last year's Final Four showed that even the number one in the regular season, for the number one, nothing is guaranteed. Does this change anything on your team's approach to reach the ultimate goal?
No, because first of all, it's rare that number one team wins the Euroleague. Last few years, it's never happened. And second, we just don't underestimate nobody. Last year, we had the same mentality. Doesn't matter who we play, who's playing the same way, hard all the time. And nobody is like getting like, you know, arrogant or something. We all disciplined, we all try to work hard, we know why we was here, and we're going to try to do the same thing this year. We know it's going to be difficult. It's a really good challenge and we are ready for it.
Can the third try be the lucky one for you?
I wish it can be. But, we're going to make we're going to do all we can to be able to succeed, but after you need a lot of things to happen your way to be able to win your league. So.
Is Panathinaiko's loaded roster an extra motivation for you in Euroleague and in Greek League too?
I don't think so, because I don't think we need extra motivation. We always want to win no matter what. So for sure they're going to be more challenging than the 2 precedent years, that's for sure. But the ultimate goal is to win. It's not to win Pana, but it's to win overall. So I don't really focus on Panathinaikos. I focus on what we can do, how we can improve, and on the title we can win.
You said earlier this month, after the World Cup, that you realized more and more how amazing is your time with Olympiacos, if I'm right. Is this a different kind of pressure for you from the national team to club level?
I mean, there is always pressure when you play in this kind of team with this kind of fan base. For sure, there is a lot of expectation. But, you know, that we all together, the staff try to make it easy for us. We understand the situation. We want to play hard for us, for the organization and the fans, so we have a lot of motivation. It's not pressure, it's just like we try to do the best thing we can do.
What do you think is Olympiacos' greatest advantage coming to this season? And perhaps there was any key missing from the last 2 years in the Final Four?
I mean, I think our advantage is the continuity. There's a lot of players who are still here for years now. So we know each other, we know what to expect. Everybody knows the system, they know their role. So it's easier when you have continuity. But now to get the next step, like I say, we need chance already because you need to have everybody healthy. We need to be able to be good at the good moment. You know, we was twice one shot away to win it. So it's just challenging, but you know, we're going to keep trying, and I hope during my time here I will be able to succeed at least once.